what up? I'm back at you. It's me again, Mike Cardi. We about to get Yo, what up? I'm back. I'm back. Bow. We about to get up at some motherfucking pose in a second here. Yes. You know, last night's episode was really dang on good. And, you know, it was a couple of predictable scenes in there. But it was a couple that kind of threw me for a loop or whatever. But we're going to get into all of that in just a moment. I hope y'all are doing good today. Shout out, family. Hope y'all are doing well. Yes, thank you all so much for all the love and the support. I've been getting all the comments. Yes, I've been posting videos on the go and, you know, going to work and everything. So I haven't been able to respond like I want to. But just know I love you all. And, hope y'all are just having a great day and all that good stuff, because I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting ready to take my ass back into work tonight. So I'm going to try and get me a nap after I post this right here. But, boom, let's get up into the dang on episode of Pose. All I'm going to say is this right here. The decisions that you make today can and will affect you tomorrow, okay? The things you do today will affect you tomorrow, okay? And that's kind of what we learned in this whole damn episode. It was labeled Pink Slip, and like I say, it was a lot going on. We start this thing off at the dang on House of Evangelista, where we got Blanca, you got Damon, Poppy, they all sitting at the house. Blanca's looking for her coat, and Damon's about to go off to dance class, so he leaves, and Poppy, he's about to go out and, you know, quote unquote, goes to the bodega and all that. So he grabs his skateboard and everything and he leaves out the house. Meanwhile, Blanca's about to leave out right behind him. She hears a dang on beep going off in the bedroom. So what does she go do? She inquires about the whole situation. And 5 seconds later, Poppy comes back through the door looking for the beeper, and Blanca's like, you know, I got what you're looking for. And then immediately, you know, she begins to question him as, you know, asking him, is he selling drugs or doing drugs? And, you know, of course he lies about the situation because he doesn't want to be kicked out of the house, because that's one of the house rules and all that. So, therefore, he begins to just, you know, pretty much deny it, and, you know, he just begins to ask her questions like, you know, why are you pressing me about the situation? And she's like, you know, this can be detrimental to you, you know, what if you get caught and all this, that, and the third, and he's like, you know, you ain't pressing Angel about her out there selling ass and all that, you know, and she's pretty much defending her, saying, you know, transgenders don't really have that type of option to go out and get regular jobs and things such as you do. So we get that and all that, you know, and pretty much she's saying that, you know, they have full control over their body, but what you're doing is destroying people and all that, you know. And, you know, Poppy, he's kind of like, you know, don't worry about it, I got it under control. And she's like, you know, if you get caught, you know, don't worry about calling me. I need to be the last person that's on your damn phone call list. Boom, so let's move right along. So we get to Mr. Ford's penthouse suite, and you know we got Miss Electra Abundant. She's sitting there across the bed feeling real fishy in her dang old lingerie with her new fresh pussy and all that. And she ain't seen Mr. Ford in about 2 months because he's been across seas and all that. So he's getting himself oiled up and ready to dang on mount that thing and tear that ass up and suck a little dick and everything, honey. And he goes to reaching for that dang on dick, and he's like, did you tuck? And she's like, no, I had the surgery done. I'm a real woman. Don't you want some rejuvenated pussy or whatever? And he's like, hell no. Hell no. Why would you go and do some shit like that? You know, I thought we had a deal. You know, but you want to be selfish about the situation. You want to go get some things done, and now you done fucked up our good thing or whatever. And Miss Electra's like, you know, this will be different. You know, try it out or whatever. He's like, no, you're just average at this point in time. You're actually a regular woman. I can go get that any day of the week. And Miss Electra, she's kind of, you know, baffled by the situation, and she's kind of taken aback, and she's like, you know, you don't really mean that shit. And he's like, yeah, you were selfish. You know, I told you that I like my women with a little extra. We had a deal here, and pretty much our deal was, as long as you have that and you can provide me with sex freely as you need, I will give you everything you want in the world. And so Elektra's like, well, we can still have that. He's like, hell no, we can't. This shit is officially done, girl. So, boom, that's what I meant in the beginning when I said the things that you do today will affect you tomorrow. She was so hell-bent on getting her new vagina and everything that she pretty much put up for grabs and, you know, fucked up her good thing and everything with Mr. Ford. And while she's thinking that, you know, it's a good thing for their relationship and it's going to make them feel better, that's what he wants or whatever, you know, her for her, he's pretty much looking at her like, no, you are not like the rest. You are the same as the regular women. I hired you because you have a little something extra, and you can give me a little something more that the other women can't give me. And you know, some of y'all girls out there know when the boys be ready to dang on fuck or whatever, they like playing with a little dick and stroking it at the same time, and that's what the hell he missing or whatever. And I can't even be mad at him. I can't even be mad at him or whatever, you know, because you like what the fuck you like. So Elektra's just like, as he storms out the room, he's like, you know, get back here. You got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, boom. Next thing right here, you got the House of Abundance. They sitting right here, and they getting ready for the ball and everything, and they're getting all their stuff together. Yeah, I need to motherfucking shave, bitch, or whatever. But they getting themselves ready for the ball. And pretty much Mother Abundance storms the fuck in. She's like, everybody get the fuck out or whatever. I'm ready to fix me a fucking drink. Y'all ain't sleeping up in here. Y'all gotta make pallets on the floor. And, you know, everybody's like, what the fuck is really going on? Like, why aren't you at Daddy's Dick's house? And what's going on or whatever? And pretty much she's playing the whole shit off. You know, like, you know, he's really not trying to give her any play or whatever, and he'll come back around, you know, sooner or later and all that. So the kids is like, okay, so what's that mean for the house and everything? She's like, I got a couple furs that I'll go pawn and sell. You know, we're gonna be fine. Don't even worry about this whole situation. But since y'all are asking, it's new rules up in this bitch. Y'all can't be up in here in my motherfucking presence. No smoking in the house. No dang on loud music. No sleeping afternoon and all this, that, and the third. So she lays down the whole motherfucking law, and everybody looking at her like, girl, what's really going on, okay? Anywho, so let's move right down long dang on Angel and Damon. They pretty much at the house, you know. Angel, she's kind of, you know, wanting to talk to Damon because she just had this interaction with Stan's wife. And she's kind of letting Damon know, like, you know, she pretty much stalked me and she's looking for me and everything. And, Damon's like, you know, okay, what do you mean? Meanwhile, Blanca, she's in the living room like, you know, Damon, come on in here. So Damon has to go up there or whatever, and this is where she begins to question him about Poppy. And is he selling and everything? Of course, Damon's going to look out for his brother because they like the original too, you know, like one of the original ones. So pretty much he covers and is like, you know, are you lying to me? That's what she's asking him, and he's like, you know, no, mother, I would never lie to you. So boom, he gets up out of there. So she calls Ricky or whatever. Right before he goes down there, you know, Angel's like, you know, Ricky, you better not say a motherfucking thing. Remember the motherfucking code. Ricky goes down there. Blanca goes to questioning him and everything. And she pretty much is buttering him up at first. Like, you know, I found you on that park bench. You know, playing this whole guilt trip and everything on him. Trying to get him softened up. You know, let him know, like, I've been there for you when nobody else was. To get him to try and talk. So, pretty much, you know, she's like, you know, we both about that street life. And he's like, you know, Poppy's not selling, you know, he's not smoking or she's like, you know, don't lie to me. So he finally comes clean like, yeah, he's selling, you know, drugs or whatever. So boom, she's like, okay, he gonna fucking lie to me or whatever. So at this point in time, you know, he's like, you know, don't kick me out the house, you know what I'm saying? Don't do anything to Poppy. He's just pleading his whole case or whatnot, you know. So Blanca, she pretty much gets her shit and storms about the house. Meanwhile, you got Damon and Angel eavesdropping in the background. They pissed the fuck off at that point in time. Because they're like, you done came into our shit and you done sabotaged this motherfucker. Anywho, let's move along down. Poppy is at the pier, whatnot, making some sales. He willing and he motherfucking dealing and stuff. Or whatever, and then you got Blanca. She pretty much catches him and she confronts him like, you know, why the fuck would you lie to me to my face? Or whatever. Why would you do that shit? Or whatever. And he's like, You know, pretty much, I gotta do what the hell I gotta do. She's like, you told me you was at the bodega and all that, why would you, put your family at jeopardy and at risk and stuff? He's like, what family or whatever? Ain't nobody did shit for me or whatever. And she's like, like, what's really going on? And, he's like, I'm a dang on 20-year-old with an 8th grade education, and there is no motherfucking jobs out here for people like me or whatever. So, that's actually interesting because, you got to have your motherfucking high school diploma or some type of something to show for it to get you a job, especially, these days or whatever. So, by him saying that, it was still that type of thing way back then. You got to at least have you a high school education. You got to at least be able to add, subtract, and multiply and divide, bitch, or whatever. So, that's what he pretty much breaking down to her. Like, it ain't nothing else, nothing else out here. You need to quit acting like you my motherfucking mama, because you not. So, Blanca's like, oh, okay, so I'm not your mama. Okay, you got to the morning to get your motherfucking shit out of my motherfucking house since I ain't your mama. Okay? So, at this point in time, he's like, well, what am I supposed to do? Where do I go? I didn't mean it, or whatever. And that just goes to show you shouldn't say shit that you don't motherfucking mean, or whatever. Because in this particular situation, yes, the house or whatever, and Blanca's the mother or whatever, but all y'all motherfuckers is grown as hell, and y'all pretty much are able to be kicked out on your own or legal to be out on your own. And she is not y'all's biological parent, so she is not obligated to take care of y'all. And y'all ass, like I said, is over the age of 18. Okay? So, boom. Let's move along. Dang on. Poppy, at the next day, he's at the house packing up his shit or whatever, and pretty much Damon and Angel and them, they hugging him and stuff, wishing him well, pretty much like, let me know where you gonna be at so we can keep up with you and everything. You just make sure you keep in touch. And he's like, I'm gonna figure this whole thing out. Meanwhile, you got Blanca sitting over there. She real cold shoulder, like, she's set in her ways, like, hell no, you getting the hell out of here, because she really feels offended, because she did take him in or whatever. So I would feel fucking offended too. Whatever, that you're gonna be like, you're not my mama. I get that, but at the same time, I am playing this mother figure for you, and I'm feeding your ass too when nobody else was. So I get what the fuck she was coming from with the cold shoulder and all that. So pretty much at this point in time, he apologizes to her, and Blanca's really kind of not interested in the whole thing, and pretty much at this point in time, he's like, Ricky, why the fuck would you tell her that shit any damn way? And Ricky, this is where he, reveals his pettiness and his bitch assness, where he's like, well, you told her that, you told Damon that I was a hoe, pretty much. And I'm like, well, bitch, the truth is the truth. If your ass is a hoe, own that shit. Own that motherfucking shit. Hell, I don't know why people act like being a hoe is a bad damn thing. Hell, if you're gonna be a hoe, be proud, or whatever, be good at what the fuck you do. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Anywho, so, pretty much at this point in time, the next scene appears and you got dang on Angel and Stan, they at the apartment cooking dinner, and, pretty much, this is her first time cooking for Stan, and, this is his first time actually spending a full night with her because he done been kicked out the damn house. He compliments her on the dinner and everything, and they pretty much having a full-on date night at this point in time. And, she asks him about what happened at the job with the, boss and everything. He's like, I was pretty much praised for having a mistress and everything on the side and everything. And I'm like, wait a dang on minute. You know what I'm saying? This is how it goes down in corporate America. I guess that's why you got Donald Trump out here grabbing bitches by the pussy and everything that's going on. Because people praise for having side chicks and mistresses and things or whatever. I don't know how y'all juggle all the damn people or whatever. That's too much shit to be motherfucking remember. Okay? Anywho, so, she asked him, are you going back with your wife and everything? He's like, I don't know. We got this arrangement worked out. I got my kids at home and everything. And, pretty much they sitting there and he's like, I really want to get to know you and, see where you're from and, just get a taste of your lifestyle. And I want to go see you walk at the ball. So Angel, she feels honored and everything. And she's like, is this going to be a date? And he's like, no, we're boyfriend and we're girlfriend at this point in time. So, boom, he done dang on, dropped the bombshell. So she's feeling real special at this point. Wouldn't feel like she the only damn one. Okay, so they share this cute little kids. And we're going to see what happens with them. Alright, so boom, let's move along. Dang on, at the House of Abundance, pretty much the damn kids bust the fuck up in there because they done seen a 2-week eviction notice or whatever because Mother Abundance is 2 months late on the fucking rent. And at this point in time right here, you know Candy, she is not having it. The girl's like, you done sat here and spent all our motherfucking dang on money, your rent money and stuff, and the money that we stole from the charity and shit to go buy you a new motherfucking pussy. Now look at our ass up here being motherfucking evicted and everything. And I don't blame her. Hell, I'd have been pissed the hell out too. First and foremost, you didn't even give me no dang on money from the money that we helped you steal or whatever. Then you done got you a new coochie. Now you trying to tell us that we all gonna be, well, you didn't tell us. Hell, the paper told us that we gonna be all kicked out on the damn curb or whatever due to your new labia down there between your legs. Girl, bye, okay? Like I say, and pretty much Mother Abundance at this point, she's like, you know, it's none of your business what I do with my money. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be all right. You know, Mr. Ford's going to get his act together, and he's going to be back around to me in any moment now. You know, he just has to, you know, gather his thoughts and everything. And Lulu like, bitch, what? Like, for real, you know? He ain't coming back a damn round or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we about to get up out of here, you know, and we about to start our own house. And Mother Abundance like, you know, y'all wouldn't dare compete against me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all wouldn't win. And she's like, you know, look, chick, it's the new motherfucking chicks in town. You not the only damn one that can damn have a house and raise some kids, because Blanca has done the same thing, and they out there winning damn trophies and shit. So, boom, okay? So, they damn gets the hell up out of there, pretty much. Electra's like, you know what I'm saying, I will destroy you in the damn ball and all that, and y'all will damn be back in just a damn moment. They like, girl, bye, we the fuck about this motherfucker. Anywho, so the next thing on scene, you got Miss Electra. She's at Mr. Ford's penthouse, and pretty much she's trying to get up there, and she's trying to dang on talk to the security guard, and he's like, look, Mr. Ford ain't trying to have no more parts of your ass. She's like, well, I left some things up there. She's like, he's like, bullshit, all that shit belong to him, and you are not allowed to get up here. So he slams her ass up against the damn wall like, you fucking freak, get the fuck up out of here. It would give me pleasure to whoop your motherfucking ass. Meanwhile, this cute little dang on female comes up or whatever. I'm assuming she's a dang on tranny or whatnot, and she gets all full access to Mr. Ford's penthouse suite, and he's like, you know, he said to make yourself comfortable and at home. This chick done brought a motherfucking suitcase. So at this point in time right here, Mr. Abundance, she's looking like, oh, he done really moved the fuck on. And at this point in time, she's looking like, okay, you know, he done moved on, and I'm old in the damn game. And anybody notice in the motherfucking gay lifestyle or whatever, Mr. Abundance is past the dang on, you know what I'm saying, biological clock of a gay man and their time frame of being hot. Because you got all the way from about age damn 18 to about 29 to about 30, 31 or whatever for you to be dang on the hot shit. And at that point in time, after you done reached that age, you tied through and delayed in the gay side. So she really did dang on outdid herself, her longevity and everything, Miss Electra. So, you know, she's kind of over it, and at this point, she kind of walks the hell off. So, boom, let's move along. Poppy's at the trap house, and he's about to start selling some crack and all that. He getting a rundown on what to do and how the whole new system and everything works and everything. So they send him out on the run or whatever. He's about to make the dang on sale, and pretty much the cops pull up. He takes off running. They arrest him. And pretty much takes his ass to jail and everything. The next day, the dang on dope man, the Connect had dang on picked him up and pretty much was like, you know, what the fuck happened out there, dude? Like, what's really going on? And he just pretty much tells him like, you know, I'm taking you off. You know, you ain't cut out for this shit no more. So at this point in time, Poppy's being fired or whatever off the damn street team. So boom, let's move along. Dang on Electra, she's at the bar and she got her dang on new man, a new date coming to see her or whatever. She's looking real cute and everything, you know. I don't say she's cute too many damn times, but this is one of the times I was like, okay, you was cute right here, girl. Anywho, Dang it's a white man by the name of Mr. McCall, and he's older, he's rich, and he pretty much like, you know, you can call me Joe or whatever. So they flirting and everything, got the small talk, and she gets to talking about, you know, his houses and what does he do and everything like that. And he's like, you know, you just cut straight to the chase. And meanwhile, he just complimenting the shit out of her this whole damn time or whatever. And at this point in time, she's like, you know, we're gonna get along just fine, you know. And here are my demands. You know, I want an allowance. I want a dang an apartment on the upper whatever side of town and everything. And I need some gifts, you know, for you to show me that you love me, and for you to give me conditional love and all this, that, and the third. And so, you know, he's like, okay. So I see you one of those type that's gonna be needing a limo and everything. And she's like, you know, we're gonna get along just fine or whatever. So, anyhow, dang on, he's like, okay, I got my request, you know, these light pink nails or whatever, you need to have dark nail colors on, you know, there to be no other men, and just so you know, I like to be peed on every now and again. I'm like, what? Bitch, let me just tell you how that shit, I was like, okay, see, y'all really giving out the tease, because y'all know, some of y'all know out there, some of the men like to be peed and dookied on and everything like that. They got their own little fetishes and stuff, and this is one of his fetishes, everything. He like to be peed on. He's like, I like when a girl can aim and all that. I was like, y'all motherfuckers up here playing water sports and shit, whatever. Anyhow, Electra's like, you know what I'm saying, well, I can't help you out in that department because I don't have that anymore. And, bitch, let me tell you how quickly that motherfucking date ended. He got up from that damn table with the quickness and left the motherfucking tip. So at this point in time, Electra's really like, okay, regretting her, you know, like looking at her decision to do this whole rejuvenation and everything, as like, okay, did this really hinder me from getting what I really want at this point in time, and am I really just that normalized at this point? So I'm like, girl, I'm looking at her like, it look like you're gonna have to find somebody that's just, you know, want to be, you're going to have to be in a heterosexual relationship at this point in time. You know, you ain't going to be able to play the whole transgender role, girl. But, you know, she's coming to that whole epiphany or whatever. So, boom, let's move along. Dang on. They at the club. Lulu and Candy, they pretty much drinking and all that, and they ready to be, well, Lulu's ready to be a mother of the house at this point, and she asked Candy to join, and Candy's like, okay, yeah, this sounds like some hot shit, you know, we can be co-mothers and all that, you know, we can't have no tired, raggedy, ran through, delayed bitches up in our damn house like Blanca got in the house of Evangelista and stuff, and, you know, we need to dang gonna get the girl from the store, we need to get the girl that beat Electra in the damn walk-off and stuff, Aphrodite, and we gonna damn turn this shit into a whole motherfucking house. So they come up with names and everything, and they end up with the House of Ferocity or whatever. So boom, that's how that whole shit right there hit. I gotta get me something to drink. My motherfucking ass went working out and shit before I damn sat my ass down in the chair. Okay? Anyhow, dang on, we move along, dang on, Ricky and Damon, they at the house, you know, and Ricky's trying to dang on woo Damon though, because he know that Damon is pissed the hell off at him Diamond Poppy's ass out or whatever. So he pretty much lets him know, you know what I'm saying, I'm sad, I'm not mad, you know, at what you said and what you did to Poppy or whatever. And, you know, I'm just worried about his safety and everything. And at this point in time, Angel busts up in the door and she like, bitch, I'm mad. Bitch, I'm mad, and you had no motherfucking business telling that motherfucking shit to Blanca or whatever, because you know the situation that he is in or whatever, and you could have held your tongue. And I understand why Angel is mad, because her and Poppy, they really had, like, if you ever just checked them out, they had this, like, little playful, true-to-life brother-sister relationship in this whole series or whatever. So that's why she pissed off. She like, okay, this is, like, my real, like, play brother right here, like, for real, and you done pretty much took my only real, true homie up out the house, because they both Puerto Rican, I think. Anywho, so, you know, and meanwhile, you got dang on, Blanca outside of the dang on door, or whatever. And Ricky, he's pretty much expressing himself like, I was scared that Blanca was gonna kick me out and everything. And Angel's like, fuck all that. You and Blanca, if anything happens to him, this shit is on y'all motherfucking hands at this point in time. Straight like that, okay? And I ain't feeling this whole thing. So boom, let's move along. Blanca, she done met up with the dance teacher and everything, and she's trying to get some parental advice because she knows that she's been out here with the children for all these years, and she takes children up under her wing or whatever. And she pretty much wants to know how to support and also challenge her kids at the same damn time. And the dance teacher's like, you know, pretty much, you know, you're doing a good job as a mother, and you got to stand by the decisions that you make, and you got to do what's best for your house and your family at this point in time. And you know, letting one little thing like this slide or whatever can turn into something bigger, which is the daggone truth or whatever. You got to make an example out of somebody or whatever. You know, you got to make an example, but it is what it is at this point in time. But I still think that, you know, Angel, she's doing criminal activity, and Poppy doing criminal activity, so you can't really have favoritism on between the two, between which criminal activity is acceptable and which is not, or whatever. It's all criminal activity. You should be pushing Angel to go out there and get her a job as well. Okay, gonna put that out there. So pretty much, you know, they having this whole little moment and all this, and Blanca, she's pretty much thanking the teacher, you know, for all the advice, and just pretty much, you know, helping her out and, you know, giving her inspiration. So, boom, let's move along. Dang on, they at the ball, and pretty much Stan is there, and he's there with, Angel as a date. I was about to call her ass Blanca. Yeah, Stan's there with Angel as a date, and the whole category is intergalactic realness or best dressed or something like that. And so this was, I would say, the wrong motherfucking night for Stan to come to the ball or whatever. This is like the most oddest night out of all of them or whatever. So he's pretty much looking down, and he's kind of shocked and freaked the hell out and everything about what's going on. And so Angel's like, let me go get you a drink so you can loosen up and everything. And at this point in time, Stan is kind of being approached by a whole bunch of different trainees and things. Even the one that was on the corner standing with Angel named Charlotte, she was trying to hit up on him until Angel came back and was like, bitch, you need to back the fuck up or whatever. So, you know, Stan's ready to go at this point in time, and Angel's like, you know, I thought you wanted to see me walk. And he's like, you know, I don't know. And she's like, you know, I know it's a lot to take in, but just let me walk. So she walks or whatever, and they do the whole category, and she wins. They didn't show it or whatever, but she wins. So it shows them after the fact, and she has a trophy in her hand. They're walking away, and pretty much they stopped, and the whole conversation was pretty much Stan. You know, he was thinking about his family the whole time, and how, you know, he felt like that the whole secrecy of their relationship was the reason why it was keeping them together. And now that they're all out and open with it, he don't feel and see no place in her life or whatever, or he don't see them together. You know, and I think the whole ball thing was a whole eye-opener because, you know, he actually got to see the other side of his fantasies and things, you know, and, you know, he probably looking at it, you know, from a straight man to a, you know, that just has this fetish or whatever, as like, this is some freak-ass shit, you know, especially with the categories and everything. So it just kind of freaked him out all the way around or whatever, and that's just kind of what happened right. And he realized that he been in a bubble his whole life or whatever. And pretty much he just comes to the conclusion like, you know, this is not the lifestyle that I really want to live. So at this point in time, he tells Angel that, you know, he loves her and all that. And he just can't be in her life like that or whatever. So at this point, she's pretty much dumped, okay? So let's move along. Let's get to the next scene where you got Blanca, where she done actually met Poppy, I guess outside of the ball or whatever. And at this point in time, she's offering, you know, re-entrance to the house of Evangelista. And Poppy, he's kind of like standoffish and cold-shouldered because he's like, girl, you done left my ass out here in the cold, and I ain't really fucking with you like that, because anybody that can do that and can turn their back without even hearing my side of the story or whatever, or give me a second chance, you know, I ain't really trying to hear you. And that's kind of like the street life, you know, when you turn your back or whatever, they ain't trying to hear what the fuck you got to say. They like, okay, fuck you. So that's kind of what he was giving at that point in time. Anywho, he tells her how, you know, he was arrested and everything, and all he could really think about was the statement that she said was, you know, don't call me if you ever get arrested. So that really just resonated with him. So she apologizes and asking him to come back, and she tries to give him a hug and basically saying that, you know, she gonna cook a welcome back dinner and everything, and he's just like, no, I got new mothers right now, and she's like, wait a damn minute, who is your damn new mothers? And who, lo and behold, damn Lulu and Candy's ass, or what, they sitting right back there, ready to shade and read and everything, and they pretty much done turned Poppy into they little errand boy, and got them doing everything, got him doing everything for them, waiting on them hand and foot, and they like, girl, you just need to sit the fuck down, because we got him now, and with his new mothers, you need to be watching out for the house of ferocity at this point. And Angel's like, not Angel, but Blanca's like, pretty much, girl, I'm going to get him back, and that's some bullshit right there. You doing all this shit out of spite, which is pretty much what they're doing. But they pretty much are mimicking all that Elektra has taught them or whatever, to be, you know, to treat their children like, you know, errand people, and, you know, to walk all over them and just to use them for winning balls and to get their whole thing. So they have a whole different concept than Blanca has for the House of Evangelista. So I think that's what Blanca was thinking right there. She's like, okay, once he gonna get tired of them waiting on y'all two hoes hand and foot. So we're gonna see how long this thing lasts, and he'll be back. That's pretty much what she was giving right there. She was letting the girls know or whatever. So Candy's like, girl, get the hell on out of here if I have to read your ass the hell down. That scene ends, and we moves along to the last scene or whatever. You got who? Miss Elektra Abundance, her ass is walking to the motherfucking peep show, and she's getting ready to daggone check in for work, baby, because she ain't worked in a while, or whatever. That new pussy done got her all kind of rejections all over town, and you really get a chance to see, like, you know, the transgenders, they got it hard on both sides. They got it hard with the dick, and they got it hard when they cut the dick off or whatever, and pretty much she done had to eat humble pie, and got on this little fringe-ass bathing suit that was looking a hot, steaming motherfucking mess or whatever, and it's like this bronze color or whatever, and she's getting ready to go in there and do her little dance or whatever. So she's doing all the little show and everything, and she's pretty much just thinking, like, the whole time what I'm thinking she's thinking, like, what the fuck did I do, and why the fuck did I fuck up my life like this, and what's gonna be my next steps and everything. So we don't really know what's going to happen with Miss Elektra Abundance, but just know she served about damn 10, 15 dudes that damn night behind that damn window. Meanwhile, you got Angel. She goes over to the old apartment, all to find that every motherfucking thing up in that bitch is gone. Ain't nothing left but the motherfucking wire hangers. I'm telling you. Okay? Left those shits with a little cardboard tube going across it. And she's pretty much done, had a dang on get herself together, put on that tied ass fucking fringe ass coat, and take her ass back on the corner and get back to damn selling ass and everything like that, and find her a new damn sugar daddy to take care of her. And that's how this motherfucking dang on episode ended, and boom, that's it for damn Pose. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Yes, like I say, you know, we got one more episode of this series. It's called the Mother of the Year, and we're gonna get into that next week. Thank you all for just tuning in, and I love you all. Bye. Or whatever, and that's just kind of what happened right